Alright, hello, this is Llewellyn versus Hatch. Hatch is looking like they're using Corin female, and we have Llewellyn using Lucina. Um, I want to say that this is just a good matchup for Corin or Valla, since I'm assuming it's Valla, just because of Azura being able to get rid of all Dragon Stones, both of your cost ones that you'll run being Automation or Automaton, Automaton and Hasame both cause issues for Lucina, just because, well, she has to punch through it. Or Automaton just constantly tap locking her Keats. And yep, there's the Ananko, so it is Valla and not some Corin 6-5 funny things. So yeah, bonding the Noe, perfectly fine. Your objective is to go fast as Lucina, and all of that. Bonding the Anankos, Anankos is a dead card in hand, always, unless you have, like, Shigure, and then that's a turn 4 play, and that's, well, not great. Corin just really needs to be able to, like, bridge, and then, Silas in the backline or Automation in the backline, and then you're pretty much safe from everything. Not also missing her Keat or her Dragonstone skill. Very good. And the self here, yeah. Still not sure if it's Asane or Automation for the Corin, but doesn't really look like it's mattering yet. Alright. Okay, we got the Hasame, but not having bridge is very not good. Usually your objective in Valla is to Mulla to bridge. So I'm just gonna hope or assume that they have Silas just to be able to stem the bleeding, because right now they're pretty much their best thing that they've got going for them is that Lucina has not hit a Keat. If Lucina hit a single Keat here, this would be a lot worse, just because Na would be swinging as 50, which would be generally a hit as well. And no promo, no bridge, instead deploying the Peony just to get a few more hits in by my guess. Okay, looking like Tiki's going to be the last one to swing this turn. Actually, at this point, it doesn't matter. But, no. Just, yeah, constantly getting hit. Not a great start for Valla. And there they go. They finally hit the Keat. Do they actually want to use it, though? Because at this point, Keats have fallen down drastically in usage. Okay, yep, they do. Alright. Okay, they do have the Silas. Silas buff is great here. Running, though, I don't think is going to matter too much. Because if Lucina has main promo, she's just going to push the Silas back after attack, even if he was to dodge. And then you just go face into Corin. The biggest benefit was obviously that plus 20. But considering that Keats got plus 30 now, not super helpful. Llewellyn just doesn't like using counters for his own preference, so yep, and there's Lucina's main promo. Yep, Lucina's skill is going to get something else out. Looking like no Frederick, at least, from hand, so at least I guess you don't have to worry about that, but not a good start for Corin. And we got Sumiya in the front line even. And nope, okay, they do have the Divine Ride as well, never mind. Yep, I do not think this game is going to last past this turn, personally. Unless Corrin's hand is a lot of, like, 6/5 Corrins. I know I personally run 4 of them in my list at the moment, but that list is needing to be changed. And, okay, they do have the dodge, but the dodge sadly doesn't make a huge difference here because Lucina can push the Silas back. They're not doing the push, though, because Lucina can push any non-main character enemy. Okay. Probably just wanting to kill him just so that next turn there is no worry about the +20 ever. And they can always do the Lucina push and then, or Lucina attack and then push. Just to make sure that it always happens. Buff nah. Okay, this is also swinging a 70. That's hits. But we do have at least one dodge. Okay. What will Sumiya... Sumiya's attacking. Okay. Doesn't hit, though. Oh, no. It has a crit. Good lord, this hand. Good lord, that is a terrible hand for Corrin, almost. I'm going to assume that other Silas was the last orb that they took. Yeah, that was pretty much worst case scenario for Corrin Valla and best case scenario for Lucina. The only thing that could have helped Lucina more is Keating earlier with not hitting anything because her Fate Emblem on supporting a dragon. Alright. Corrin, yep, same thing. Let's see if the Corrin can promo. At least Corrin is going first here. That should at least help stem the bleeding as long as Lucina doesn't immediately hit a Keat. Yeah. Alright. Yep, Lucina looking at one of her orbs. Always a very good thing to do. And a self. Oh. Double self, actually, even. That is... Okay. Corrin is only selfed, but at least there was no keys on this side. Yeah. Alright, we got Corrin has bridge. That means she's way more likely to survive. Immediately throwing something in boundless. Always great. We'll see if that orb is something that she actually wants to take or not. Just because Corrin female, being able to look at your orbs is a pseudo draw. If it's main promo, you pretty much take that orb immediately. If it's anything else, you can wait it. Unless it's like Azura from set 3, which just kills all mana keats. Kind of want that one in your hand. But yeah. Alright, what is Lucina doing? She is going face again by the looks of it. Yep, that is all the keats. Noe in the backline is a little funny on this one. Just because Noe will be swinging us 20 instead of 30 because of that. Granted, not a huge issue. But it does make Noe a lot worse than the other 3 here. And is usually not something that you do. Alright. And, yep, there's a Keat. Alright. So Gnaw skill triggers before Keat Emblem. So, no matter what, that they skip their fate from Gnaw because, well, Lachesis would have drawn it. But that is still a very good situation for Llewellyn. Okay. I like it. Azura, not Azura. Lilith. There we go. Very good here because it stops Lucina's main promo from just deploying things. It stops Divine Ride. Also, sorry if you heard a car. My door is just like, it's just has a screen door right now because it's summer. It's hot. Actually, it's not that hot.
Maybe.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, greetings.
Yeah, now I don't have to ramble alone.
This game looks playable at least, you know.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
A lot better, and the Lilith getting this turn specifically is very good because it stops the Divine Ride and the Lucina deploy.
Yeah. But hey, you know,
It's
not that bad, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's what you needed pretty much. Otherwise, Lucina just has the potential to just absolutely destroy Corrin.
Yeah, but like even without the deploy, still like Lucina's looking fine, right?
Oh
like,
yeah.
You still have like 360 kind of. Well, actually it's 170 and 150, but like, you know, they all can hit, so it's like.
Yeah, like Lucina is definitely not in a bad spot from this at all. It's just not ideal. It's a slight hindrance, and it's pretty much one of the better options that Corrin can do to influence this turn, other than like Automaton, Hasame, Silas. But even then, sometimes still would rather want the Lilith just to slow things down.
Yeah, seems pretty okay.
Oh yeah.
But by the way, I gotta say it's criminal to let Levin play Lucina. Because they literally never put counters on, like, these kids are just like... It's always annoying me.
Yeah,
to put counters.
Oh, the counter thing, yeah. To be fair, if you ask him, he will allow you to put counters on all of his things. He just doesn't do it because he doesn't need to do it.
Well, you know,
then it's just
I do
a
have to
question of
complain about
politeness.
it sometimes.
Yeah, it's at that point it's about the question of politeness of how polite is it to like do counters and stuff, and that's an entire argument. But
It's like whatever, really, but you know.
yeah.
Just Lucina is like one of these decks that has so many counters, you know.
Yeah. Because everything it deploys does counters pretty much. I think the only one that technically doesn't is like Frederick. Alright. So that's a +10 next turn. Okay, no Anonkos is getting sent to Boundless. That's, well, not ideal in this situation considering Corrin is just mainly trying to survive. Are they going to use Azura's skill? No, they're not. And doesn't hit anyway. But at least you burned a 10 support. Alright.
So do we like just die to Exina already? I mean, not really, I guess, but you know.
Exino being a +20 doesn't help a huge amount because both Noe and Na are both 50, so they'll only be swinging a 70 with Exina.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Legitimately, I think the best play is technically to promo into 5 for Lucina again and get her deploy skill off. This will set up you for your actual Exina plays and get you a good unit on the board. Yep, and there we go. Sumiya, perfectly good choice. Makes you 80 base and draws you a card once per turn until she's shot. And, well, there's other things that you kind of want to kill on Lucina's board more, like Tiki and Peony. Like, there's a lot of things that she wants to hit. or like that Lucina would rather keep alive than, yeah. It's once again though another god hand from Llewellyn, pretty much. All right.
Yeah, I guess. But hey,
I mean,
at least she got like some responses,
oh
There's
yeah.
a lot of dodges, It
Well,
seems
like,
pretty playable.
yeah, this is
too.
how it generally should be for Lucina, and now it's all about how well can she finish it off. She's now done her main combo. She's past the point where keats are super effective on doing things, and now it's just how well can she finish it out, and how well can Valla stabilize and do well. Sadly though, Valla isn't running like set 3 Azura, which could destroy all the Manicheets and cause Lucina to discard 3 cards from her hand, because that would just be great here. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say Bonding Silas, not a great choice, but
That definitely helps. No, at least she's not
there it
dead,
is.
so like,
There it is.
No,
she has it.
Okay. That's something.
That is a minus like 6 on Lucina. Because that kills all Manicheets and causes the Lucina to have to discard 1 per Manicheet destroyed.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. I feel like this might just be... I mean, I guess it's not game, that's still for ops, but that's like really fucking rough.
It's not game, but like, that stops Llewellyn from making any good plays. That means Xena no longer is an offensive threat, because that'll just make, well, Lucina swing a 70. And Tiki, I guess, swing a 70. Who cares at that point? Like, it just removes all real plays that they have. I would almost suggest, though, tap moving Silas into the backline rather than swinging here, just because Silas isn't super likely to hit. He did. But it would also just keep him safer so that the buff sticks around. Granted, because of that hit, Sumia's no longer drawing cards. They're both at 2 orbs.
Yeah, maybe it was worth it after all.
Yeah. I mean, Llewellyn obviously actually wanted to get hit there, I would say, just because more cards. When you go down to 1 card in hand, it's not nice.
Yeah, man, that's a bit awkward with Lucina, huh? Like, what does she do now? You could, like... It doesn't really do anything to play anything, right?
Yeah,
like, everything you play here just doesn't hit, and then you're like, yeah.
Yeah, Lucina doesn't actually have a good option here. Their best option would be something like deploying Robin, Male, flipping 1 for plus 40, getting Peony to buff it as well, and for him to swing, like, Corrin after Lucina kills Silas. And, like, let's be real, that's not a good line. It's a goddamn terrible one.
Yeah.
Okay, nah.
Well, I mean, it's 70, like, if Valla has, like, a dodge for Silas, like, you kind of need it. But it's not so great.
Yeah, I mean, it lets you get anything that class-changing Sumia.
Well, I mean, I guess an extra copy doesn't do anything, so might as well draw a card.
Yeah, if they're not threatening it, you might as well do that. It's just... if you're class-changing Sumia, I do not think you have super good options. Is not 6. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Not is plus 30, so she is 70. So, okay, swinging is 90.
Oh, there is a dodge.
Yeah, Corrin had 3 Siluses at the start of their turn. Damn, she'd be lucky.
It's a bit weird of a dodge, so like, but why would you dodge this?
Yeah.
He almost dies anyway.
Yeah, it probably actually would have been better to let him die just so that you have an extra card in hand, because Lucina ain't hitting Corin without a crit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like they could crit and then they get the draw. Maybe that's like worth it. You
But
know,
then
if
you
they
can
need
just
to draw
dodge the
phase.
crit, and then both players just went -1, and
Yeah.
Sumia ain't drawing things. Uh, it's alright. That's could be fine. Depends on what they're deploying here. But we'll see. I do not think, though, that their Boundless is that great. I think it's legitimately mostly just Corins and an Elise 3-2.
Yeah, there wasn't really great hits except for like, you know,
Except
the
for the
one with
best
Valla.
hit in the game. Because, yeah, that fucking Azura. Alright. Yeah, it's I got no idea what the hand would be to cause this much deliberation.
Well, you know, talking about experience, when I think about this so long, and then it's mostly not actually that I'm thinking, it's more like fair, you know, because I actually just don't have an option. Then I'm thinking if maybe there's something, but you know,
I mean, they
so
might.
maybe there's just nothing in the hand, you know.
Sure, but she might also be trying to figure out what the last card in her deck is, to figure out if she should, like, try and draw it or not. But that's about the only thing that I could think that takes so much deliberation is figuring out what your two orbs are. Actually, no, she's peaked the orbs.
Yeah,
So it's legitimately
like
just trying to figure out what that one card in deck is. Would be the only thing that would make sense here. But I don't think there'd be anything specifically in deck that would be super impactful. But who
yeah, I
knows?
mean, it's not really like the current board is that threatening either. Like, there's not really anything you need to do here. It's like just, yeah.
Well, it would be nice to get rid of the Gnaw, because the Gnaw is just going to be recycling Lacusses. So Gnaw is technically like a draw two-ish thing. Sumia, just because that's the only way to hit Corrin. Like, the board is still annoying. If you have the ability to get rid of things, it would be nice to. Bonding another Anonkos, though. I don't think she's going to get Anonkos buffed ever, which can be a shame, depending on what side you're cheering for.
Yeah.
Lilith?
Okay, that doesn't really do that much. I mean, I guess that's, yeah.
Okay. I think they're going to copy Corrin female. Because there is still a Corrin female in Boundless. And then they can throw a card in Bonds. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, no, that was their top deck. Never mind. So yeah, I'm thinking that they're going to she's going to copy Corrin female, blow up Gnaw, I guess, and then you can Azura away the other one if you wanted to. If you had another Azura, you can also flip 3, draw 3 if you or draw 2 if you were to Corrin female. So it's not like your hand is going that low from that play.
Yeah, you just need a black card in hand. But
Yeah.
like, I guess the chance is pretty good. 2 cards.
It's
like
pretty much as long as your hand isn't just Ryoma and Corrin Mail, you're good. You're good to do that.
The hand size is definitely warming without an Uncos. Like, you kind of just die against Xena every time. There's not really anything you can do against that.
But there's the Corrin female. And there's the Azura being bonded to get rid of Na. And now we're going to Azura flip the 3 bonds to draw cards. I would have suggested probably attacking with Corrin first before doing this. Just because you do get plus 10 extra attack for doing it that way. Those are... I guess that gets rid of a lot of your 10 supports, which isn't bad. But, yeah.
Well, if only she attacked before, huh?
Yeah, if she had attacked first, Corrin female buff would have still been active, and she would have been swinging as 90. Did she ever declare Protector? No, Protector was technically not ever declared.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Bonding Lachesis without the draw power? Okay. But that is a 90 base Noe, who is probably going to get rid of one of those 2 backline things, just because why not? Yep. Going after the Azura. And they're probably going to grab that Lucina. Oh no, getting a Na back. Never mind. Yep, Peony into Lilith. And Lucina getting buffed into face. Alright. They take the orb here, which now means Sumiya is allowed to draw a card.
That's a bit scary.
Yeah, that means that Corrin's hand is probably not that great. And they bond a dodge. Okay. Nope, take it. They still bonding a dodge.
Okay. I guess, sure.
I mean, you can get it back with Corrin Mail if you flip it in anyway, and she kept the Corrin Mail dodge in hand. Just so it's a dodge for both sides. But copying Corrin Mail is not... Copying Corrin 3-2 Mail is usually not a good play. Yeah, you're equal now with the Noe, so Valla can kill Noe.
I mean, Noe is not even buffed anymore, because they had to grab one.
Oh, right, yeah, they did grab a bond back. Alright.
So this is gonna grab like a dodge maybe or something?
I think
I
the
don't know
only
even
dodge
what
they
you want
have
to
is
do.
the face-up one. So I think the best
Now they have
option... A non-coast.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess.
Well, if they have Shigure in hand, it's the best option. Because you can always just send it. Because Shigure can send a card from hand to Boundless to move a unit. Which means that they can get rid of the Sumiya while also flipping a bond face down. But in the wrong position, Lucina can just go into X Lucina here and just kill, which is the biggest threat.
Really, just any unit plus Xena is basically game already.
Yeah. Okay, we're just double keating the backline.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still pretty scary. Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Okay. I'm expecting the Corrin 3-2 mail. Yep. We knew about that card, and no reason not to. And yep, getting the Lucina dodge back to hand. So yeah, pretty much the best option for Valla is once again prey on the set 3 Azura or Shigure and just send in an Onkos to force movement while also flipping the bond face down. Granted, this Lucina isn't spending bonds at all, so
Yeah, the flipping bonds is like not doing anything.
it's not. It's pretty much absolute nothing burner of a thing, but it's still like getting the Anonkos into boundless just so that you can do the buff is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, they desperately need it.
Okay, Lucina self, that works. Because yeah, Valla has to deal with those the three blue things in the back line. They're all annoying. Granted,
Yeah.
Sumia can be dealt with by just hitting the Lucina once, but Lucina has at least one dodge, so you don't really want to bet on that.
Like if you can copy a 9-cost, maybe you can just survive enough that you can just like,
Or deploy a non-coast to get backline access? That's an option.
I guess.
I mean,
Sure.
it is ranged. Right now they're just deciding on what to send to Boundless. Which is Shigure. They still do have like 3 deployment points, so if they had another Lilith or... Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. I mean, it gives plus 10 and it can just start healing dodges. So, it's not a bad thing at all. Yeah, a non-coast plus 60. And which backliner is he going for? Because they're all annoying.
Well, I would say Noe because it's 6 again.
Yeah.
Like it could be Peony because it's like easier to kill, but it's not really like you're realistically hitting it.
Na's a plus 1 because or as a draw from anything in bonds, which would be a dodge. Sumi is a plus 10 and a draw once per turn. The major question, in my opinion, was just if they got a 30 support on Noe, she lived, which is the biggest scary thing. Actually, granted, if they'd done the same thing on Na, so yeah, it was just Sumia or Noe were the two.
I mean, Na's is 70 even, so it's like Na would have been the wrong choice, definitely.
There we go. There's finally an Anonkos and Bonds for that buff and range access.
Aww.
The flipping down doesn't matter too much. It's just more of the inconvenience, more than anything. Yeah, and there's the dodge that we knew about, that they got back from Na. And flip one. Okay.
Wait, what?
Corrin.
That's a bit weird.
So that works.
Actually, only has one orb and one hand card.
2 Hanan, or one mystery. So that works as long as Lucina doesn't X Cena here.
I mean, even without Xena, you're like kind of risky. Like you're already getting hit twice, like guaranteed, basically.
Yeah. Especially.
Okay, now you're getting hit 3 times already.
Oh no, they're divine riding as well. Yep. So yeah, they've only used 4 deployment. They still have Lucina still has 3 left for her. If they do have Xena, now is the perfect time to go into it. Because you'll just make everything 100% guaranteed to hit. And
no, they spent 8, right?
No.
On Noe and
Nope. Noe was deployed through Lucina's class change skill, and Frederick was divine rided.
Okay, I see. Yeah. I saw the Noe first, but like that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, this is just like I don't think she can ever survive that one.
No, I don't think so. Um. Yeah, and then there's even a Lucina crit. Please. I don't think you need to do that, man. Well, and I think you're fine. Oh.
I guess.
I mean, I would have attacked Anankos more than
I
Elise no matter what, but that's a interesting choice.
I guess there could be 2 dodges in hand, and then you could miss 1 attack, and then sure, I guess you can do that.
I mean, but you have Peony buff on Frederick. Like, there needs to be specifically 2 dodges. Like, it's just... Yeah, buff Fred. So Fred is now... Yeah. They should just both
Yeah, but
swing
like if you
face.
don't. Now the problem is if you don't win here, they
Oh,
get Anankos, and then you like. Then you can't win next turn either, right?
clearing board?
It's a bit weird.
This is a very strange play, in my opinion. And Frederick self.
Oh, right.
And so as long as Valla doesn't self, this is safe, because Frederick is 90 at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the game's going on a while.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be 100% over this turn, but...
Yeah.
Because now there's going to be a Corrin male that gets deployed, which can heal back one of the 3/2 Corrin female that's in bonds. So no matter what, like... Valla is big, and gets a dodge from this turn, at minimum. So it's very strange that
Yeah.
Valla is living. Yep, there's the Valla. And there's even an Anankos to copy so that you can even tank up. Granted, Lucina can always crit over it, but it's just, hey, it's around. Because that means they can
Yeah,
kill
and
Frederick, and they can kill Noe. Which are like, yeah, just 2 big things. Yep, there's the Corn dodge.
I mean, yeah, you can just grab Anankos and then go face twice, and then you like kind of
No.
just win next turn, right?
Face twice isn't the best option because there's a Lucina crit. And there's likely other crits that are known about.
I mean, I guess you can also fetch once, or well, you can fetch 2 once, so like you probably have more twits to say.
Yeah. And there's a Noe dodge.
Okay,
So yeah,
but-
Noe had a crit. So if they just went face...
Yeah, the big problem is just like if you don't go face, you can't win next turn either, right? Because like
Yep.
Lucina still has 2 orbs, so you can't really kill them next turn either. So you need to stall like another turn afterwards, which is like that's kind of the problem, you know. Feel like you need to risk going face, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because pretty much the only way out of it is to get another, It's pretty much like King Leo or Azura again and make the Lucina lose a lot of cards. This Sumiya has just been drawing too many cards with the Gnaw as well. Yep. Corn's dead. Naga. Okay.
I just guarantee Nexina next turn, so
Yeah.
I guess you just win then.
Yeah, fair enough. It's pretty much just saying if you don't clear board, I'm getting massive. Or if you don't win. Yep. Nah, getting Lissa. Frederick and Bonds. Oh, it's just, ugh. Llewellyn has gone up in hand on a deck that's not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Considering they buffed and they're gonna crit here.
Yeah, no reason not to. Just take a dodge away.
Yep. Nal's probably
You could
going to
even
crit
crit
here.
again.
Like wouldn't be surprised if they triple crit here. No, they're ending the turn.
Well, I mean, I guess, sure.
Yeah, I mean, sure. It's just... I just don't like it. Because, like, if you had... I'm gonna guess then that they didn't have the knock crit. Because that's the only way that option makes sense.
Yeah, like now would have always quit. Like I get Lucina doesn't want to quit because like you kind of can't just chill, right? Like if you have a dodge, there's no way you ever die here.
Yeah.
So you might as well just chill, you know.
Also, Hasame.
Nah, you
None
know.
of the... Like, I feel like Hachy has only gotten Corrin 3/2s and, like, things that they don't want to copy. I don't think they've gotten really a Ryoma, a Leo. They've gotten one Anonkos. Like, none of their copy targets have been good this set. Because I don't even think there's a Corrin male in the Boundless either to, like, shuffle things. Like, going Shigure for his flip one draw.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah.
Alright, yeah, you get rid of Noe. That's something. This is swinging as 90. Hits. Okay. This is swinging as 90. Hits, but we knew there was a dodge there.
Well, yeah, and now there's Naga and Nexina, and
Yep.
yeah.
Naga. Their retreat
okay,
just reset,
that's
so
no XP.
Naga is useless. Yeah.
Well,
back to Bonds it goes.
I feel like you could have still played the Naga and to take like maybe you hit any of the Lucinas and then you get like or like really any card.
Oh no, there we go.
Okay, well I guess then you don't need to yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Yeah, I don't think that's survivable.
That's a 40
okay.
buff on everything.
And then another draw. Maybe another Xena?
Yeah, I'm going to
Okay, now
assume there's
that's
another Xena coming.
Oh, okay, there's another one. Yeah, okay, that's like.
Yeah, I feel like Llewellyn was playing with his food.
It's like 4 and then another 6, so that's like 100 for everyone. You know, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's massive. Like, it doesn't matter. Everything's hitting here.
Yeah, that's like an attack for 170 already, so like I don't think that's missable.
Yeah, 160. But yeah. And... this is 140.
Okay, another dodge. So she did have 2 dodges, so last turn would have actually even survived 2 crits.
Unless the Corrin female was in her hand, because she did have 2 Corrin females.
Yeah,
game.
I guess that's
Good game.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall pretty rough set. I don't think there was like, you know...
No, it's not an upset, it's just... This was just, like...
No, a rough set, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This was just almost like worst case scenario for everything that Valla could have got. And like almost best case scenario for Lucina. It was... Yeah. Yeah. Valla has always had range issues.
Yeah, that's true.
Because yeah, the only range is Shigure and Anonkos pretty much. Outside of those, you don't have much. And then, yeah, it was just unfortunate. Yeah. Anyway, with that,
Oh well.
goodbye.